Hey guys, so we are now on our way to home, but we're gonna stop in Flagstaff and have lunch with my grandparents. I don't normally get to see them a lot, mainly because they've done their traveling, and so I thought, it'd be nice to kind of stop and see them on the way. I'll be going through Flagstaff anyway. So, we're going to stop and have lunch with them. And then tonight we're going to stop in Albuquerque. And that's where we're going to stop for the night. That's about halfway. So, the one thing I really hate about traveling with kids is after about an hour to an hour and a half, they get tired of riding in the car seat, and so they want out. They come up with any excuse to get out of the car seat. So we were driving, and John starts yelling at me that he has to go to the bathroom, and that he wants to pee on one bush. So I'm doing the, "Are you serious? You really need to go?" And he says, "Yeah, I need to go. I really need to go. I want to pee on one bush." So I pull the car over, and we get out of the car. And then he says, "I'm done," without even going. So I was kind of like, okay. So we get back in the car, and I jump in, and we get going again. And after about 5 minutes, I hear from the back, "I got owie on my bum, I got owie." And I'm thinking, what is going on? And then I thought, well, we did stop right by a big bunch of wildflowers. Maybe something got in his shorts, and that's what he's trying to tell me. So I pull over, and it turns out he's sitting on a toy. So I pull out the toy, and I said, "Is that better?" He says, "Yeah, that's better." So I get back in the car, and literally not just like right before I started this video, he starts saying, "I gotta go potty. I pee on a bush. I pee on a bush." So I told him, I said, "No, we're not stopping until we get to Oma and Opa Bob's house," which that's what he calls them, and it kind of helps cut down on the confusion a little bit, I guess. For those of you who don't know, Oma and Opa are German for grandma and grandpa. So he calls them Oma and Opa. And that way there's no real big confusion as to, grandma, grandmother. So he calls my mom, he calls her Nana. And my mother-in-law, he calls Mama. So I have only actually heard him say or call her grandma one time, and that was Christmas Eve in 2008, which was right after the accident. And he said it clear as a bell. We were all sitting there watching a movie, and she was holding him, and he sat up and says, "Grandma," clear as a bell. And myself, her,
left turn ahead,
and my sister-in-law, Kate, all three of us heard it. Unfortunately, the men that were lounging around did not hear it. They were too busy paying attention to the movie, I guess. Anyway, but all in all, it's a good thing. So, anyway, well, I'm gonna have to get off here because I'm headed down the mountain and I need to figure out where I'm going. So I will see you guys after lunch. All right. say?
Thanks for watching.